How's it going, y'all? Welcome back to another weather coverage here. We do have a moderate risk of severe weather for the day. Let's go ahead and go on over to the storm prediction centers here. So we do have a moderate risk of severe weather, mainly a little bit east of Memphis and east of Arkansas, as one of the areas that was hit the hardest over the last 48 to 72 hours with multiple rounds of severe weather. Whatnot. It's driven by a tornado threat of 15%. We do have an enhanced risk of severe weather. East Texas into the Louisiana Panhandle, going all the way up through Mississippi into western Tennessee. This does not include Nashville. It does not include Nashville at all. And we do have a slight risk of severe weather, again from coast all the way up through all the way through Dixie Valley, all the way up to the lower Ohio Valley through Kentucky. And then we got a marginal risk all the way up through Pennsylvania. Tornado risk, and again, it's mainly going to be centralized over Louisiana into northwestern and central, and west central to northwestern Mississippi, and to southwestern Tennessee. 5% does go all the way up through to the lower Ohio Valley. Does include Bowling Green, Kentucky. Does not include Louisville, Kentucky, though. The wind risk, we got a 45% chance of damaging winds. That does include Jackson, Tennessee, Coronel, Tennessee, Brownsville, Tennessee, and Humboldt, Tennessee. The hail risk is going to be mainly down into Louisiana. 30% chance in, of course, the panhandle of Louisiana down there. That does include Beaumont, Texas, Lake Charles, Louisiana, Port Arthur, Texas, Monroe, Louisiana, and Alexandria, Louisiana. Let's go back into the radar here. We do have an active tornado warning. We got multiple tornado warnings down here. In Louisiana? No, that is going to be the Arkansas and Mississippi state line. Let's go ahead and check the velocity here. This is the wrong one. I want to look at this one. Now, we do got a slight area of rotation just south of Elaine here. We do got another area of rotation just north and west of Elaine. Going to be moving northeast, more north motion. We do got storm chasers down here in Clarksville. Let's go check it on Connor Croft here. And as y'all can definitely see, there is a lowering. There is a textbook supercell that Connor does have in his view. There. And this is a radar indicated tornado warning. Outside of this tornado warning, these storms are producing some damaging winds and some hail. We got some damage reports in western Tennessee. Let's check up on the Huntington weather cam. We got strong inflow into these storms as they be moving northeast into more of the southern Kentucky region. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning of 60 mile per hour wind gust and quarter size hail. And looking on the velocity, there's not much threat of a tornado as I can see. Over towards Waverly, there is some broad rotation. I'm not really seeing concerns to prompt a tornado warning. But there is some broad rotation within that storm too. Let's go ahead and check up on these storms into southern Kentucky. We do have now a severe thunderstorm warning in Kentucky that does include Pembroke, Trenton, Elkton, Pensham, and Guthrie, Kentucky. 6 mile an hour wind gust and 0.75 inch hail. And which it could be a spin-up tornado within the lines. We got a little bit of area of rotation, just a little bit west of Pembroke, south and east of Hopkinsville. That'll be going towards the Russellville area and towards Auburn, and eventually making its way up to Bowling Green, Kentucky. These are going to be some gusty thunderstorms. Most of these thunderstorms are trending over the same areas. It's been hit hard the last few days. Multiple flash flood warnings are in effect as well. We ain't going to be worrying about much areas outside of Kentucky and Tennessee today. We're going to be mostly watching to your local areas of South Central Kentucky and Central Tennessee for tonight. This is what our viewers are going to be from tonight. So, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning now in effect for southern Hopkins County and Kentucky, I believe. Southern Christian County and southern Todd County. I am mistaken by that. This could roll over into Logan County as well. These storms will be heading northeast tonight. So there is a tornado watch for South Central Kentucky for 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. The watch means the environment is favorable of development of severe weather, including tornadoes. This is a roughly small tornado watch. This tornado watch just include Butler County, Barron County, Allen County. I'm going to pull up the warning details just to get y'all the right thing. So, Storm Predictions, National Weather Service has issued a tornado watch number 124 for northwest Alabama, southern Kentucky, and middle Tennessee until effective from this evening from 1:45 p.m. until 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. A few tornadoes and a couple of intense tornadoes possible. Widespread damage is likely, and isolated significant gusts up to 75 miles an hour possible. Isolated large hails of 1.5 inches in diameter is also possible within these thunderstorms. These are going to be trekking north and northeast. I'm going to go back to our storm down here in Waverly, as we are seeing a bit of a notch here. I'm going to go ahead and open up the quad panel here, guys. Just going to open up the quad panel here so we can have widespread coverage here for y'all. So we do have a info notch and a little bit of a hook in action as well. So we can see a spin up tornado just east of Camden over Ava. I think that's wrong, actually. Yeah, that's an old scan. The velocity has not updated the scan yet. We ain't getting an updated scan on that. Can one of our guys look at that, please? That would be great. That would be fantastic. That would. That really would be great. Let's see here. Why ain't we getting an updated scan? This ain't right. There we go, we're good. We finally got the new scan. The velocity isn't looking as impressive as the reflectivity's hook in action there. So I'll be keeping an eye on that Waverly storm, as it could produce a spin-up tornado as it be heading out to the north and east towards Waverly, eventually up to Sladen and Van Leer. We're going to go back to single panel here. Our storm in Pembroke and southern Christian and Todd counties is still going to be. It's now going into Christian County. Try and pull up chat here as well. There we go. We got chat up. There we go. We got chat. All right. So this is going to be going out to the north and east into southern Christian counties here, as well as the Christian and Todd County line. And that does include Fort Campbell as well, yes. The storm seems to be weakening as in terms of hail, but there is still going to be a gust front moving through the area. Could see damaging winds excess of 60 miles an hour, and could also see quarter-size hail, or if not larger. Outside of severe weather, there's multiple rounds of storms here that could be severe limits. So I'm actually going to highlight this in green if y'all can see that. Areas in green here. We're going to have some strong thunderstorms. Could be strong to severe with heavy rains and whatnot moving through the same areas. And as I just highlighted in green, looking at the areas of flash flooding, some of these areas have already been seeing flooding, and it's just not been getting any better as these thunderstorms keep training over the same areas over and over again. So if you see flooded roadways, turn around, don't drown. Do not drive into flooded water. So I see way too much. We are getting some damage reports of trees down. This is from the storm, I believe, that is impacting south central Kentucky at this moment. I'm going to get a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for southern Todd County and Christian counties until, I believe, until 3:45. My bad. 3:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if your county is shaded in red here, you are under a tornado watch. Alright, I'm back, guys. Excuse me, I had to go for a food break. Alright, so we still got severe thunderstorm warning. It's in effect for southern Christian and Todd County. See, severe thunderstorm is now in Todd County. For the folks more up north towards Butler County, looking for more just heavy rains move through the area. The storms are just really disorganized. For our friends down here in Tennessee, not seeing much threat of severe, well, not severe, but tornado is all broadened out. Here's a good look here at that straight line winds. I was getting ready to go through Elkton at this time. This way, stretching all the way from towards Greenville, all the way down to Guthrie, Kentucky. Of course, the strongest has been in Elkton there. We can see that. I can see that severe thunderstorm warning being extended towards Russellville and maybe in towards southern Warren County. After the storm moves through the area, we do got more off to the south and west that is making its way towards the Viren area. So this is a severe thunderstorm warning for southern Todd counties, Todd and Christian counties, and south central Kentucky. Let's go look at the weather cam in Morgantown. Got a nice little shelf cloud getting ready to move through the region here. As these storms are moving through, you just see the bolt of lightning there. This is in downtown Morgantown off South Main Street there at the courthouse there by the Morgantown Mission. We do got some lightning, and we do got some rough-looking clouds getting ready to move through the area. Soon I find out some strong winds as well. Myself, I live in the same area, and we're hearing rumbles of thunder. Just remember, if you hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. We're checking in on you guys there in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And again, we're looking at storms off in towards the west as well. For Lakeland, Kentucky, it looks like you are looking at some mostly cloudy skies with some wet ground there as well. Y'all still got a little time before these storms move through y'all's region. Whether or not they're in, I think that's Barron County. See some high clouds move through the region. Well, let's check it on this storm that already come through Murray. It's below severe limits, and it's not very concerning for me at this time. Tornado watch still in effect for the next 5 hours in south central Kentucky. Remember, guys, tornado watch does not mean severe weather is likely. It means that the environment is favorable for development of severe weather, including tornadoes. Looks like the storms here over towards Muhlenberg County is starting to reorganize itself and get ready to move through the region towards Rochester, Beechmont, Dunmar. Y'all could be getting ready to see some gusty winds move through the region. Let's look at the velocity here. That is the wrong one. Looks like the most straight line winds is going to be towards Elkton. You can see some damaging winds get ready to move this way through Beechmont, Drakesboro. Just got through Greensville. Get ready to go through Dunmar, and even as far south as Lewisburg. Could be seeing some gusty winds. We do have this S as is Bowen S shape here, signifying of some strong winds getting ready to move through the area. Let's go ahead and check it back in on the camera in downtown Morgantown, and we can see them storms get ready to move through the region as they are a few miles, less than 30 miles or so from Morgantown. We can go ahead and start seeing these storms get ready to move through the region. You can see some damaging winds, maybe some small hail, and there's definitely some torrential rainfall could contribute to more of the flooding threat that we have been dealing with in this region for the last couple of days. As you see, the camera is shaking a little bit in Morgantown as the wind is starting to pick up a little bit as the inflow is going through the region. The storms are still strengthening. We do got some inflow as seen on this weather camera here. This could be a strong thunderstorm getting ready to move through Butler County, getting ready to come out of Muhlenberg County, getting ready to make its way through. And this is associated with the same system that has a severe thunderstorm warning in southern Christian County. Todd County, I say corrected. Southeastern Todd County. If you're on southeastern Todd County, you are under a severe thunderstorm warning. This still includes Elkton, Pencham, and Guthrie. They have not extended the severe thunderstorm warning for Russellville and Adairville at this time. For my folks over in Glasgow, you are under a tornado watch at this time. You are not under a severe thunderstorm warning or any sort of weather warning besides a tornado watch. Same thing over towards Brownsville, you are under a tornado watch as well. They just now extended the severe thunderstorm warning.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
New severe thunderstorm warning is now in effect, and this includes southern Logan County and southwestern Simpson County until 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and pea-sized hail. This does include Russellville, Adairville, Gordonsville, Middleton, and Corinth. If Franklin, you are not under a severe thunderstorm warning at this time. No. For my folks in Franklin, you are not under a severe thunderstorm warning at this time. Let's go ahead and check back in on the weather camera in Morgantown. Wind's still picking up there. The camera's shaking just a little bit as the storms are getting ready to move through the region again. If you're in Morgantown, you can see a gusty thunderstorm. It is not under. You are not under a severe thunderstorm warning at this time, but be alert of rapidly changing weather conditions. So a severe thunderstorm warning for southern Logan County and southwestern Simpson County is now in effect for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, pea-sized hail until 4 o'clock this evening. Concerns of tornado. This is more of a straight line damaging wind threat, which again we could still see a spin-up tornado. My most concerned area I'll be looking for a spin-up tornado will be just a little bit northeast of Elkton, get ready to make its way through Gordonsville, where we got these strong inbound winds going against these outbound winds here. This would be my most concerned area for a brief spin-up tornado. It would be just northeast of Elkton in the circled area here. That's where I would be most concerned for a possible spin-up tornado. It is not looking likely at this time, but it's going to be an area of concern that we are going to be keeping our eye on as this be moving through into as it's moving through southeastern Todd County right now, get ready to make its way through southern Logan County. Just got a new velocity scan, and again, Gordonsville, we could be having a brief spin-up tornado be on its way, making its way to the ground at this time. It is again not concerned of a tornado being on the ground, but it's still an area of concern that we'll be keeping an eye on that could easily tighten up and produce a brief spin-up tornado that could impact Gordonsville. It's going to be a little bit around Route 68, Hopkinsville Road. So that'll be our area of concern at this moment for a brief spin-up tornado. If the storm does produce a tornado, it's going to be brief, short-lived, and weak in nature. You're watching this Bowen segment here by Beachmont over in Muhlenberg County. Soon I find some strong winds maybe through the area. Could be getting ready to impact the Rochester area and towards Dunmore. You could be having a strong thunderstorm move through y'all's region here momentarily. We do not have a special weather statement for that yet. They just issued another severe thunderstorm warning. These are for our folks down in Tennessee.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
That is odd right there. Let's go ahead and check on our weather camera here in Morgantown.